Okay, let me get situated. I think I have everything that I need kind of prepared a little bit beforehand. Um, just a little bit, but not really, because I wanted most of this to be straight up live. Okay, so for this ritual, this is a cleansing slash banishing ritual, and this is for the new year. This is the first, we are going into the first dark moon of the new year. And so this is great for banishing and cleansing yourself and your aura of unwanted things and feelings and things like that. So what we are going to do, first I'm going to tell you what I've already done. I have this right here, which is a pine cone. Oops. Hold a second. I don't know how this works. It's my first live chat. Okay. So, first I have a pine cone. Pine trees are really good for cleansing, ridding of unwanted energies, and also for reversing. That's what I forgot. It's okay. I'm not going back for it. I'll just live with it. Hopefully I don't get wax all over this. If I do, oh well. Let me just get a piece of paper. That's what I'll do. I'll get a piece of paper. Okay. Got a piece of paper. I don't have my little metal tray because I cleansed it down and then I was letting it dry on the heater. But whatever. Don't have it. Who cares? Hi everyone who's coming in right now. If you want to say hi, hello. I see you all. It's probably only going to be like a few of us tonight for this ritual, which is fine. Also, what I wanted to say was that I'm not going to be doing this entire ritual tonight because I want to give people a chance to watch this video, and if they want to include their names and their petition into it before the new moon comes along, or more so before the dark moon comes along, then I'll include it in the ritual as well. So first thing I'm going to do, let me do this real quick because it's going to take a little while. I'm going to light this candle. This is a plain white candle, and it has already been dressed in oils and stuff because I wanted the oils to soak in to the candle before I even decided to come on live. So this is dressed in my banishing oil as well as apple cinnamon oil. Cinnamon is really good for adding power to things. And then it's also dressed in rosemary mint oil. As you know, love rosemary, like the most versatile oil out there. And so, and mint, so that is for cleansing as well. And also frankincense is really good for cleansing. This is frankincense essential oil blend. Alright, so lit the candle. It's going to start melting. I'll set it right there so you can see it. And I'm going to light this incense. The incense that I'm using for this is a sage incense, just to get that cleansing energy up in here. Sage is really good for cleansing and banishing. I haven't used this one before, so it smells pretty good. Alright, I also have these little strips of paper that I'm going to be putting our petitions things on as well. So, I guess I'll do mine first, and if you want to participate in this cleansing ritual, all you need to do is comment your first and last name. You can include your birth date if you want to. You don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with that. And then let me know whatever you want to cleanse and get rid of for the new year. So I'll start off with mine to give us like an example. So let me think. I didn't really think about this before because I just wanted this to be live and candid and just not like a pre-recorded video, you know. All right, so I'm going to say, let me write it first and I'll tell you. All right. Oh, a comment just popped up, and I missed it. Oh, there's a few. Love your tattoo. Have the same one on my fingers. Oh, that's cool. Don't love when I find tattoo twins. Cool. All right, let me finish writing mine, and then I'll get to yours up here as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of ritual, usually my rituals are a little more complex, but I really do like doing simple rituals like this about once every couple of months or so. There's still as much power to it. It's just simple, and sometimes simple is really fun. It doesn't always have to be so complicated. Okay, so this one says, procrastination is removed from my life. So that's going to be one for me. I'm going to write my full name. And my birth date. I really had to think about what year I was born. That's how often I write these things down. Okay. Anyways, I am going to roll this. Now, since this is mine, I'm going to be rolling towards me for about half of the way. And then I'll roll it away from me the rest of the way because I want these things taken out of my life. Well, this one thing. I'll probably make more over time as I can think of it, but I'm a huge procrastinator. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do that in the morning, and it'll be like half the day's gone, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that. All right, the wax hasn't melted down yet. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to dip it into the candle wax to seal this edge, and it'll also stick it in there. And wax is very flammable when it gets hot enough. And it'll infuse it with the properties of this candle and the oils. I already enchanted and blessed this candle before I got on here as well. So that's what it looks like. It's just going to stick out from there. The wax will hold it in place. Yeah, so that's the first one for me. I'm going to do one for whoever is next. Let me go to the camera. Procrastination's your nemesis. Girl, ain't that right? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Curse Becoming. I just saw your comment. I'm sorry that happened to you. Write your name first. I should have brought like another phone. Actually, let me see if I can get another phone so that I can see up close and not have to lean so far away. Marshall, can I have your phone, please?
Raya, go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's 9:12.
Thank you. Alright, got another phone to make this a lot easier. He opened that door. No, I'm just being completely staged. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna re-download the YouTube app. Should take a couple of seconds. Whew. Sorry, I'm not too prepared. Do we have to add our birthday? No, you don't have to add your birthday if you're not comfortable with it. But you can if you want to. It just makes a better connection with whom this is for when you include your birthday. Because I'm sure there's probably quite a few people out there with your same name, but you don't have to include your birthday if you really don't want to. Personal choice. Alright. We ain't doing all that. Yes. Okay, I did it. Okay. This is going to work out much better this way. Okay, this one is for curves becoming. All right. Now I'm going to roll yours up. This candle might take a while to burn down. I probably should have lit it beforehand, but I didn't want to do too much off camera. All right. You can see about 2 in there. Yeah, you can give your star sign if you want. That'd be a cool idea. Thank you, Angel, for recommending that. All right, Angel, you are next. Um, Okay. Oh, I'm putting a lid on it. Alright. Self-doubt and procrastination is removed from your life and aura. Self-doubt, procrastination is removed from your life and aura. Self-doubt, procrastination is removed from your life and aura. And follow your intuition, and you will always be true to you. Meet your deadlines. Okay, 3 done. Who is next? Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. You're welcome, Angel. Thanks for joining. Brown, last name Brown. You are next. I don't want to mess up your name. My name gets messed up all the time, but you're next. You're welcome. Much love and blessings to you all. I really appreciate you joining me and participating in this. I just thought this would be a good way to not enhance, but bring like my little witchy community together and be more personable and not so much through like my regular videos, but I get to talk to you live and hang out and do some magic together, do some magic for each other, healing each other, and things like that, you know. Okay. Let me get back to it. Okay. I keep doing that. Stop it. Okay. Chords to past relationships are severed. Chords to past relationships are severed. Self-doubt is vanished. And your intuition is strong and will forever lead you down the right path. Are you getting some wax in here? A little bit, a little bit. I'm gonna start coating the bottom section with wax. And then I'm gonna stick it in. done. Hope y'all didn't hear that because I kind of sounded like a gunshot. Not gonna lie. Oh my God, where do you live? Not the ghetto, but close enough, I guess. Not the ghetto anymore. It's where I was raised. All right. Anyways. Um, oh, that's fine. Welcome, Mystic Knight, the fam. Glad, happy for you to be here and join us for this. What I'm doing is I am writing names and their petition to banish and cleanse whatever energies or problems or stuff like that, whatever you want to cleanse or banish from your life. You can tell me and I'll write it down and insert it into this little pine cone here. As I said, pine cones are great for cleansing and reversing and banishing, stuff like that. I also have this candle here, which is already blessed and enchanted with specific oils that I went over in the beginning of this. And I'm just dipping the papers in the wax after I roll them up and speak a little incantation over them. And then I insert it in there. So that's what we're doing. If you have anything you want to banish or get rid of going into this new year, just leave me your full name, first and last name, and your birth date. And if you don't want to leave your birth date, that's fine. Give me your sun sign. Thanks to Angel. They recommended that. That's a great idea. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. On to next. Alejandra, you are next. Okay. Oops. Might need to get a new pen soon. Every single time. You know what? I'm taking this off and I'm gonna stick it in my desk because I keep putting it on there after every single one and it's getting on my nerves. All right, so which ones did I do? Did that one and that one. Just stick these in the wax real quick as it's burning down. This is just to infuse it with the oils and the magic of the candle. And as I said, it also, wax is very flammable once it gets hot enough. So it'll light this up nice and quick. Oop, I almost caught it on fire right then. I burnt the side a little bit. Okay. All of those are waxed down. Okay, Mystic, cool. Good thing I scrolled down. I like Alejandra because I would have missed that, but I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any comments, so. Okay. Okay. All right. That one is done. So far, I think that is all. Um, if anybody else wants one, put down your name and birth date if you're comfortable down below. If you're not comfortable with your birth date, then just use your sun sign. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs ups always help, and it makes us feel good, you know. uh, if you want to chat about anything else while I'm doing this, just let me know. In between these things, we can chat about anything really. If you want to ask any questions or get to know me better, or I'm always interested in getting to know you all better because I don't really talk about myself much, and I don't really ask questions about other people much, but you know. Cool. You're welcome. All right, let me see if I can think of another one for myself. Um, that's a good one. On my energy work. Okay. Okay, so another one I did for myself um, says, I banish any energy blocks within my aura and spiritual body. I do a lot of different spells, whether that's for myself or other people, and I connect with spirit a lot. So usually during like getting closer to the dark moon and stuff, energy for me becomes a little harder to sense. So that's why I did this one. I banish any energy blocks within my aura and spiritual body. Okay. Oh my god, this scared me. Okay. I'm a baby witch, new to crafting spells myself. I'm curious how you choose to protect your home. Oh, that's a good topic. Okay, so I protect my home various ways. I have a protection home like jar spell on my channel for when I created a protection jar spell for my home. It includes different, um, got distracted. It includes different herbs and items that represent protection to myself. There are plenty out there, and and then I sealed it with wax in a protective sigil, and I buried it in my yard. If you can't bury it in your yard, then put it in like a sunny um, window or something like that, just so that it can be continuously charged with energy to continuously protect your home. Um, that's one way. Another way is rosemary. Rosemary is very protective. I talk about rosemary in like every single video that I do. And I'll take a short sprig of rosemary and I will bless it with my intention. And I'll just tape it over the doorways. There's usually rosemary taped in front of my front door, my back door, and over every doorway within this home. Um, it's another very easy way to protect your home. I just made a chicken foot protection amulet video. If you're interested in using animal parts, I use animal parts because I think they're very potent in witchcraft. I actually have a little, you can't even see it. Back there I have a spell going for protection that I will be uploading soon. It's not really beginner friendly, but I don't only put up beginner friendly content because there's so many beginner friendly content creators out there. I want to be able to put out content that ranges in stages. But those are beginner friendly ways to protect your home. I'm going to come back to the other ones above this one, but I see Mystic said, do you use protection crystals all around the house? I do. I usually take my protective crystals, or any crystal really, and I'll put them either next to my bed when I'm sleeping for protection or for dreams and astral traveling and meditation and stuff like that. Or I'll also place them in plants around my house. I don't really set them with the intention to protect, but usually they already have protective um, qualities to them. Also, houseplants are very protective. Most plants have protective qualities about them. And so you can put a houseplant in a window and kindly ask it to protect you, your home, your family, and stuff like that. If you want to be non-conspicuous, less conspicuous about your magic. um, yes, I love crystals so much. I usually keep smaller ones because I use them a lot in my spell work, and I like to keep them with the spell work. But I do have some bigger ones, like I have this selenite here. My bigger ones usually stay upstairs. I have some crystal balls over there. And I have a drawer full of crystals. And not only just crystals, I like using regular rocks and stones that I find in the ocean. I live near the beach, and so during the summer, I'm there like at least once or twice a week, and I'm always searching for either cool shells or just cool stones. Like this one, I don't know how likely it'll show up. I can kind of see it. It's like green and tan. I don't know what it is, but it's freaking magical. And I love this stone. Also have this huge stone right here that I don't know what it is. It might be like a geode or something like that. Like, I'm kind of scared to crack it open because I don't want to ruin it. But you can see the little crystal elements within the little holes here. But I lost this stone. I usually keep it on my altar. Took it off my altar because I cleaned it up for you guys tonight. It was really dirty and dusty, but I cleaned it up. So I'm gonna put that back on my altar. All right, I'm gonna get back to those real quick. I'm gonna do another one for brown here, and then I will get back to the chat. So give me like 1 minute. Sorry, I got lost in chatting. Okay. I'm gonna go back up. Okay. Okay. All right, getting back to the chat. Which plants are good for abundance? Ooh, I like that one. Plants that are good for abundance are plants from the Schefflera thing. I wish I had some downstairs, or if I just brought all my plants in this one room for this video. The money plant, money tree, is good for abundance because it's called the money tree. Schefflera arborescens, and any kind of Schefflera, because they are very prolific in leaves as well as stalks. And how can I explain it? Another word for Schefflera, umbrella. That is the more common name for those plants, umbrella plants. But the money plant, the Rose of Jericho, I'm sure you've heard of that. It's like a dead plant that you soak water into it to keep it alive or open. You can put your petition of abundance and prosperity within it, and then it'll close back up, and just do your working around that. Light a candle with it, not on it, but with it. Another one is the mother of millions and the mother of thousands. Yo, it's a plant, it's a succulent. I don't have one because I ain't got time for literally millions and thousands of plant babies. It's a succulent, and it puts off little plant babies all on the edges of its leaves, and then drops it into the pot. So what you can do is put a petition for, or a jar. You can put a mini money or abundance prosperity jar spell in the pot, and then plant the plant on top. And then the little million and thousands of little babies will drop onto the spell working, and it'll just continue to grow your abundance. Set the intention for every pup, that's what they're called. Every pup that drops off is a new client if you have a business, or every puck that drops off is a certain amount of money into your bank account, like $5. You can use it that way. Let me think. Let me read down here. Okay. Another one for money. An avocado plant. Avocado oil makes a lot of money over the years. Avocados brings in a lot of income for those farmers and stuff who grows them. And you can grow an avocado plant from just the seed, the pit within the avocado. I have a few of them growing over there. That's what I thought of avocados. Anyways, maybe I'll make a video about plant money magic. That'd be cool. Alright, so Angel says I have a couple. My favorite so far to use has been a red jasper. Ooh, I'm always at the apothecary. But I went to the apothecary like maybe a month ago and I got a cool ass new red jasper. It's like a perfect ball and it has rings around it and it's red and it reminds me of Jupiter, even though I don't think Jupiter's even red, but it kind of has the little rings around it, like different striations, levels and stuff. And I think that's pretty cool. And I love that stone. I don't know where it is right now. Let me see if it's in here. And I'll show you. I think my son stole it actually, because I got him a red jasper too. But he was like, I don't like that one. I like yours. So he steals my crystals. Oh, I have a jasper pendulum that I rarely use. I only use this pendulum for like work with my ancestors and spirit guides and stuff like that. I use my other pendulums for my deities and all that. What's up? I'm using my. Yeah. I'll bring it upstairs. Good night. You scroll for like 2 minutes and then you're knocked out sleep. Love you. Good night. Okay. Money Magic Plants video. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write it right here. So I remember to put it in whatever I put my video ideas in. Actually, no. I'm not gonna write it right there. Because I have a whole drawer full of index cards for things and sticky notes for things that come to my mind. Video. Okay. Nisha Massey. Okay. I will do one for you, Nisha. Oh, here's one. What is everybody's favorite crystal and why? And when I'm done with this, I'll read through your answers and I'll also talk about my favorite crystal and why it's my favorite. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. I'm glad you joined and chatted for a bit. Good night. Many blessings. I said, so tell my son, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Yes, love, peace, and blessings. See you in the next one, hopefully. All right. Chaya. Amsterdam. That is pretty cool. I never thought I would reach someone like that far out. Greetings. Hello, hello. All right, let me do what I'm trying to do. I keep getting distracted reading comments. All right. Oh yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna just keep saying that like every 20 minutes or so, I guess. Um, this one might take a little while. Let me get one of my big papers for you, Misha, because you got a lot. I might have to do a couple. I'll take out like two. Two for you. Just keep making this one. Okay. Yeah, I fit it all in one. Barely. But I did. Keep popping. I'm done. I'm almost out of my instance. Alright. That one is literally completely full. Alright. Okay. One moment. So let's sneeze coming. All right. Usually they say popping is somebody's trying to get through for a message. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's popping. One of you may have like a spirit guide trying to get a message through to you. Doubt it's me because I speak to my spirit and stuff like every day. Okay. Next is, okay, I just did that one for Nisha. Now this next one is for Chaya. Oh, is that right? You are welcome. It's still sputtering over here. Whoa. And that almost flew into my eye. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't think we would have this many. I'm so happy. I thought maybe like 5 people at most would join. And so excited for all of you that have joined. Would you like to see like more live videos and like rituals like this, or just like chats, Q&As and stuff like that? I really want to start doing more lives so that we can grow closer in this little community and get to know each other better and all of that, you know? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the comments. favorite crystal, black tourmaline, clear quartz, because black tourmaline is for protection and clear quartz can be used for all kinds of needs. I have more favorites. I love black tourmaline so much. I have this huge black tourmaline that I got from every year here. They have like a festival, a show for spirituality, and this dude from like another country, I think he's Indian, maybe? That's how you say it? I don't know. And he always brings like hundreds of crystals, and they're always such a good price. And it sucks that coronavirus is going on right now because that usually happens like twice a year, and I go both times to get a bunch of crystals. And I really want to get an aura reading. I want an aura reading so freaking bad. And I keep saying I'm going to get one, and then I just spend all my money on crystals and pendulums and all this other stuff. And I'm like, dang it, should have got that aura reading. Alright. Which crystal could you use for protection? Well, they just said above. A good one is black tourmaline. Really, any of the black crystals are really good at protection. So, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, obsidian. I love obsidian so much. I have a, yeah, you can't see it past my chair. I have an obsidian crystal ball back there that I use for rituals, which is just so beautiful. Love obsidian. Some more protective crystals would be selenite is actually pretty protective. They say that it's good for cleansing, and so that's a really good thing for protection as well. It can cleanse your aura field and keep negative entities and energies away from you. Let me look at my crystals here. Peek in there. Amethyst is very protective against spiritual attacks. I have this really pretty chevron amethyst here. I haven't worked with it much, but it's so pretty. Maybe I'll take it to bed. Take it to bed with me. All of these crystals in here were just cleansed and charged, and now they're just sitting in here waiting to be used. So yeah, amethyst is really good for protecting against spiritual entities and attacks. Yeah. Alright. So my favorite crystals are smoky quartz. Is probably, ooh, that's hard. Smoky quartz, moonstone. I love smoky quartz because it's very protective and grounding. I love to stay grounded. It's very good for grounding and your root chakra, your base chakra. I have a huge smoky quartz upstairs that stays next to my bed. I love it so much. My other favorite, moonstone. I love moonstone because it's really effective for menstrual cramps. I keep it on me when I'm on my moon cycle. And I have it all over this room too. I have it on my love altar because I love it that much. As I said, I love selenite. You can actually see right here. Oh, I can't move my finger. Right here is my selenite crystal ball. And then I have a selenite wand. And then I just bought this big old chunk of selenite that I'm actually going to crush, which I feel so bad about crushing it. I haven't crushed it yet because I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to build up the nerve to do it. It's a soft crystal, so it'll crush pretty easily. Got this from my apothecary. I'm going to crush it and put it into my banishing oil. Because as I said, it's really good for cleansing your aura and protecting you. So those are probably like my favorite crystals at the moment. I don't have like a ton, hundreds of different crystals. I like to have certain ones for certain things, and then I'll continue to buy those same crystals over and over again if I love their energies and stuff like that. Whew, I'm gonna be getting off here soon. I've been up here for a whole hour. It doesn't even feel like it. Okay, so um, charging your crystals. Yeah, that's really easy. Um, I charge my crystals in the moonlight. I cleanse them with smoke, rosemary, sage, thyme, basil, pretty much any herb is very cleansing. And then I stick them in this bowl of salts. This is sea salt that I got from my local grocery store. I actually have some over here because you always need salt, right? This salt right here, it's Cane Pure Food sea salt. No iodine in it, made from evaporated seawater. I could probably, I actually want to do this later. I want to um, make my own sea salt. And because I live near the ocean, so I would love to get some ocean water and evaporate it to get the sea salt out of it and use it in my protection workings because it's from my home. So I put my crystals, there's a few in here, put my crystals in the sea salt. The sea salt is very cleansing. It's also mixed with copal, resin, and also rosemary. I don't, oh, and black salt. Black salt is in here too, my black salt. Um, so I cleanse my crystals in there. I have this charging plate. It's a sigil that I made for simply, not charging, cleansing. This is a sigil that I made for cleansing. It's wood birds up here. I keep it on top, keep all that cleansing energy in there. And then after it's cleansed, I will set it outside during a full moon. Um, Sometimes I'll set it out overnight, but since it's winter and it's pretty cold and I don't want to damage my stones and crystals, and also dew, frost and stuff, I don't want to get some of them wet, like selenite, like degrades when it gets wet. So I'll take them out before the night's over, but I'll stick them out there as soon as the sun goes down and I'll bring them in before I go to bed. And that charges the crystals pretty well. I am clairsentient, so I can feel energies in the air or by touch. And so when I hold crystals that have been charged out in the moon, I get very strong energy off of them. And it doesn't matter how long it's been out there, so it doesn't have to be a long time. Okay, Tasha. There are a lot of people so far who have inserted things for self-hurt, not self-hurt, wow, Jesus Christ, self-doubt and not feeling good enough. And I feel bad because I know what it feels like to feel like that. And I've done a lot of work on myself to not feel like that. And I am glad that I'm able to do this for you all, and hopefully this will relieve some of that hurt and pain and doubt that you have about yourself, because that shit sucks. To be honest, it sucks. Okay. You will get there, girl. I believe in you. Make this your year of self-love and appreciation. And I really want to do, like, maybe I'll do this during February. I'll come up with like a simple self-love ritual to do. Because I have this huge wood-burned plaque. It's a heart, and it's full of maybe like 20 or so different self-love affirmations. And I would love to just like channel that into some energy for self-love, because you can never have enough of that stuff. All right, let me do this real quick, and then I'll come back to the comments. Getting low. I'm gonna burn this you. Nice snug little home. Alright. So, I don't think I said this earlier, but what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go out to my fire pit and burn this tonight like I did say this, like I was planning on doing. I'm going to video up and give people time to comment down below if they want to insert anything into this before I burn it. Also, because it's cold as shit right now outside. The later it gets, the colder it is. It's not cold as shit. I live in the south, I guess, close enough to the south. And it's pretty warm, but for me it's pretty cold out there. It's only like 30 degrees right now. So I will give people a chance to comment down below, and then I might go live again, or I might make like a pre-recorded video. I want to go live when I get out to do the releasing of this energy for this. Okay. Do I have a video on shadow work? No, I do not have a video on shadow work. Why don't I have a video on shadow work? I don't know why I don't have a video on shadow work. I feel like shadow work's just shadow work, but I can make a video on shadow work. I'll gather all my information and talk about my experience with shadow work. I went through a lot of shadow work. During like the beginning and the middle of my journey, and it happens every so often. I feel so much relieved and better afterwards. Shadow work is about facing your shadow, bringing up past trauma that you really don't want to think about, reliving through it and forgiving yourself or others, And my shadow work really consisted of thinking about my childhood and why I am the way that I am and experiences that I had during my childhood, childhood, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll make a shadow work video. Let me write that down. Let me just keep out. I still have it out. Got my little thing here. But shadow work is tough. But afterwards, you just feel so relief and free. It's like going to a therapist without the therapist. Working through it on your own. I did a lot of shadow work with Hecate. There's her altar right behind me. Working with her, she brought out a lot of past trauma and fears of my present self and who I want to be in the future. And it sucked. I cried a lot. I did a lot of crying. And talking to myself. Not really talking to myself, I was talking to Hecate about these things. And it lasted for maybe like a month or two. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm doing a day of shadow work. It was like consecutive days, and it just kept coming up, and I just kept purging. And if you've seen my recent banishing video with that guy, King Belial, I went through a little bit of shadow work with him, and I explained it in the end of my banishing video of how I was talking about, it was a lot of self-doubt. I was talking to him about my self-doubt and how I'm feeling, and I cried. I got real tight in my throat, like extremely tight. It physically hurt to talk about these things. And then I just cried and I released, and then it's like the pain went away instantly. And I guess I needed to do some throat chakra healing. It went away instantly. I grounded myself, and I was fine afterwards. I was like, whoop, I felt so much better. I felt free. So that was a little bit of shadow work I did with him. But most of my shadow work was with Hecate, and that shit was rough. Thank you so much for your love, light, and energy, and sharing your knowledge. Very appreciated. Really divine timing of the universe. Thank you for that comment and just for being here and joining us. I really appreciate talking to you all and chatting and stuff. Yeah, what time is it? I'm gonna have to get off here definitely when this phone dies, because then I won't be able to see anything. I've never did a live chat before, so I never knew. Maybe like I can set a timer or something, but I never knew like how fast these chats go by on the actual phone that I'm recording off of. So I'm glad that I have my honey's phone here to look at this. Once again, I'll say this again. It's been about like 10 minutes or so. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll be doing more live videos. Not maybe, but I'll do some live videos on specific topics. I might do some like Q&A live videos if there's like specific questions you want to ask. You can ask questions right now since nobody has popped up to do one of these yet. Just give us something to chat about. Or what's another one? Ooh, I really want to do. I'm going to be incorporating more herbal medicine on my channel as well. Now, I'm no expert. I haven't been doing herbal medicine as long as I've been doing witchcraft and magic and stuff. Um, but I'm very passionate about it, and I work with a lot of plants anyway. So I really want to do some herbal medicine things. So maybe I'll do that in life as well. Earlier, I'd show you, but I don't want to do all that. I don't want to show off. No, I'm not showing off. I made some tinctures earlier. I'm going to be making a beauty serum, which I'm so excited about. I just got to get all the proper ingredients to make the skin healthy and glow. You know, it's doing much better. I had like severe acne. Um, my acne got worse as I became an adult once I got into my 20s, but it's cleared up now. It's looking good for the most part. But I really want to make a big beauty serum that I have really sensitive skin. So I'll have to try it out and test it out very different ways. I'm very interested in being an herbalist practitioner. Do you have any videos on the different types of herbs for healing? I don't, but I'm going to make some videos for different types of herbs in healing. I've been working with different herbs, and I'm creating healing, I can't think, my brain just shut down. Healing oils, and I'm going to be turning those into healing salves. Like right now, okay, I'll give you some herbs that are good for healing skin. Let me get on my herbal book. I have a little, I've been working in it today, so it's not far away. This is my little herbal notebook. It's just a composition book, nothing fancy, and I just write down how to grow certain herbs, which I found out growing herbs is really easy, so I didn't really have to write down all this information. I'm gonna light another incense real quick. How to grow certain herbs, also how to use them in medicine, what they are good for, how much of them to use in your medicine. Stuff like that. So, I'm going to give you some herbs that are good. I'll also tell you my number one book right now for herbal medicine is the Modern Herbal Dispensatory. Let me grab it by, oh my god. I've been sitting down so long, my legs are about to fall apart. And I just scratched the crap out of my hand. Ooh. It's not bleeding, but I feel like it might. That's pretty deep. Dang. Can't even reach for a book. Okay. That shit hurt. Yeah, it's about to start bleeding. Anyways, this book here, The Modern Herbal Dispensatory, A Medicine Making Guide by Thomas Easley and Stephen Horn. This is what it looks like. It tells you how to make certain medicines. You can't see that. It tells you how to make certain medicines different ways. I'm not a baby. I'm just extra. Sometimes. It tells you how to make certain medicines, which is great. A lot of books tell you how to do that. It also gives you, it's actually gone now. It also gives you formulas for salves and poultices and oils and eye washes, even something for vaginal infections, lotions, oils. But my favorite part of this book is that it goes through, it has a glossary of, is that what the word is? I don't know. Of different herbs, single herbs, and how to use them in things, and what some are good for mixed with other herbs. So yeah. Alright, now I'm going to give you some talk about some herbs that are good for healing. Okay, so I'm making this oil right now. I started it today. That is for injuries. It would have been great for this. Oh, blood warning. I'm not even going to show you. Not even going to show you. Um, damn, my shit hurt. Anyways, plantain. You can find in most fields, even maybe your yard. Is great for bruises and bites from insects. Burdock root. I think I have a, not burdock root, sorry, burdock leaf. Um, no, I have a video on broadleaf. Burdock leaf is great for skin irritation, sores, itching, and allergic reactions. So if you get into some poison ivy, or you touch some stinging nettle, or you're having a slight skin reaction to something, get some burdock and infuse that. Use the oil or salve or something for that. Cayenne pepper. I found out like 2 days ago that cayenne pepper mixed with hemp in an oil is great for pain relief. So in my oil slash salve that I'm going to be making over the next couple of months, I put cayenne pepper for pain relief. Also, go to cola, which I just talked about for my psychic senses video enhancing salve. Go to cola is wound healing and prevents scars. So all of these things I'm talking about are in my injury blend that I'm going to be making into a salve. And then St. John's wort. St. John's wort I hear is tricky, but I put it in there anyways because I just want to see if it's effective and how it works. St. John's wort, I keep looking at my hand and I'm just like, blood doesn't even make me queasy, but it kind of hurts. St. John's wort is great for healing wounds and it's used for infections. It's an anti-fungal. So that is for the injury oil. Those are some healing herbs: plantain, burdock, cayenne, gotu kola, and St. John's wort. I only mention those because those are the only ones that I have in my apothecary shelves. I try to work with what I have and not really go out of my way to get too much. Um, if you want like internal healing, all of them have different, different things about them. Dia Kennerly, hi, welcome. The best way to contact me is either through my Instagram at the Earth Witch with two H's or my email. I'll put it down in the comments. Oh, dang. I have to get up and get my phone. I was like, wait, I can't do that. What's that? Alright, how do I do that? I don't know how to work this thing. Can I even? Oh my god, this incense is literally getting into my eyeball. Okay, I can't do that right now, but um, my email is theearthwitchzafara@gmail.com. It's pretty much in all of my video descriptions, but I'll spell it out for you if you want to like write it down real quick. It is THEV, then Earth, EARTH, then Witch, WITCH, and then Zafara, ZEPHARA. Earthwitchzafara@gmail.com. Or, as I said, my Instagram, the Earth Witch. with two H's at the end. That's the best way to contact me. Okay, talking about healing herbs. Um, I can talk about these things all day, to be honest. I love working with the earth and herbs, whether that be through magic or through healing. Okay. If you have stomach issues, issues with indigestion, um, or if you got the big D, diarrhea, then you can mix crushed fennel seed with catnip and make a tincture with that. My phone's spazzing. Right now, um, not now. Right now, I am making a stinging nettle tincture with the leaf and the root, and I'm making that because I am what? I've been on here for too long. I've been talking too much. I can't even talk anymore. I am personally anemic, and so nettle is rich in iron, calcium, magnesium, protein, and vitamin C. It helps build healthy blood, bones, joints, and skin. It's a remedy for anemia, low blood pressure, and general weakness. It's also useful for asthma, allergies, and skin diseases. So I had asthma as a kid. I probably still do if I ran anywhere. um, and I get seasonal allergies. I'm also anemic, so a nettle tincture would be really good for just my body in general. Um, so right now I have going on a nettle tincture, and then I have a sickness tincture going on as well. And that's like a whole slew, not a whole slew of herbs. Yeah, I know it's yarrow, St. John's wort, I think St. John's wort, yarrow, St. John's wort, elder, flower, and sage. Really good for taking right before you get a cold, or if you just feel the symptoms of a cold coming on. It makes the cold shorter. It like sends your immune system into hyperdrive, and it also reduces fevers. So yeah, that's why I have that one. Those are the three things I'm making right now for herbal medicine. I have things planned, but I have to get all of the ingredients and the oils and stuff for that. But if you're interested in herbal medicine, you want to see some herbal medicine videos as well, let me know. That'd be cool. Okay, I think my brain is shutting down, and I need to get off of here and get a band-aid because my hand's bleeding. So if you enjoyed this, I enjoyed it too. I will be going live more often. I'll be going live in a couple of days before or during the dark moon after this video is up for a while and people have their chance to participate in this ritual. I'll be going live then, so we'll chat again. I thank you all for joining me, and